Hey, Ryu, what's with that smirk? I bet you're thinking about some cute girl, huh?
Sora, stop reading my mind. Well, you got me there. Actually, I was looking up some famous beauties from the Sengoku period. Japan's Warring States era. These women weren't just beautiful, they each have fascinating stories.
Sengoku beauties, huh? I'm guessing they weren't just popular girls. I'm curious to see who you'll talk about.
You bet. Today, I'm introducing 5 stunning beauties from the Sengoku period. Let's dive into their extraordinary lives and see what made them so special.
First up is Kahim. She was born in 1581 as the daughter of Megami Yoshiaki, a feudal lord of northern Japan, and was known as the most beautiful woman of the East. Her father was a powerful daimyo in the Tohoku region, and her beauty made her the talk of the town.
Her beauty even reached Toyotomi Hidetsugu, who took her as one of his concubines. But this led her down a tragic path.
After Hidetsugu was accused of treason and forced to commit seppuku, Kahim was executed along with the other concubines. She was only 14 years old when she met such a tragic fate.
When her father, Yoshiaki, heard of her impending execution, he desperately pleaded for her life, but it was too late. She was executed at Sanjo riverbank, and her body wasn't even returned to her family. It was buried with the other condemned.
Her father must have been devastated. Her final poem, her Jisei, still survives and is heartbreakingly sad.
Kahim's beauty and untimely death have left a lasting mark, making her a tragic heroine. In Yamagata, there's a grave called Kurokamizuka, dedicated to her, and even today, people continue to pay their respects.
Next is Oichi no Kata. She was Oda Nobunaga's sister and the wife of Azai Nagamasa, known as one of the most beautiful women in the land. Although her marriage to Nagamasa was political, they shared genuine love and had 3 daughters.
But when relations soured between Nobunaga and Nagamasa, the Azai clan was crushed by Nobunaga. Oichi and her daughters were taken back to the Oda family, and later she remarried to Shibata Katsuie. But once again, her life was far from peaceful.
That's right. Her second marriage was also marked by strife. And eventually, she and Katsuie were besieged by Toyotomi Hideyoshi's forces. They ultimately chose to take their own lives together. Her life was a roller coaster, shaped by beauty and constant turmoil.
Even at the end, Oichi's beauty was said to be undiminished. Though she died at 34, some accounts claim she looked like she was still in her early 20s. Her legacy lives on, and she remains a beloved figure.
Her daughters also went on to become key figures in the Sengoku period, proving that Oichi's influence extended well beyond her own lifetime. Truly an iconic figure of the era.
Our third beauty is Suwa Goryonin. She was a concubine of Takeda Shingen and the mother of Takeda Katsuyori. Her beauty was said to be undeniable, and even Shingen was captivated by her.
Her life was tumultuous, too. After her father Suwa Yorishige was defeated by Shingen and forced to commit seppuku, she became Shingen's concubine and gave birth to Katsuyori. Despite being cherished by Shingen, she got entangled in the power struggles within the Takeda clan.
It must have been a harsh life, becoming the concubine of your father's enemy. She passed away young due to illness, and though Katsuyori would go on to lead the Takeda clan, they ultimately met their downfall. Her beauty and troubled life reflect the harsh realities faced by women of the Sengoku era.
She's often portrayed in novels and dramas under names like Yu-hime or Koi-hime. Her story continues to resonate deeply even today. Our fourth beauty is Cha-Cha, the eldest daughter of Oichi and Azai Nagamasa. Her tumultuous life began when her father opposed Oda Nobunaga.
Cha-Cha was remarkably tall for a woman of the Sengoku period, standing at about 168 centimeters 5 feet 6 inches. Given that the average height of women back then was around 140 centimeters 4 feet 7 inches, she truly stood out. After losing her parents at a young age, she was raised under Shibata Katsuie, but lost him during the Battle of Shizugatake, while her mother and stepfather took their own lives. Cha-Cha survived and was later taken in by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, eventually becoming his concubine.
Hideyoshi adored her, and she was celebrated as the most beautiful woman in the land. Her beauty helped secure her political standing within the Toyotomi family. Cha-Cha's son, Hideyori, inherited her height, and was reportedly close to 2 meters 6 feet 6. Their exceptional statures made them quite the striking figures of their time.
However, their impressive presence also fueled tensions with the Tokugawa clan. During the siege of Osaka, the Toyotomi clan was besieged by Tokugawa forces, leading to the final downfall of the Toyotomi family. Ultimately, Osaka Castle fell, and Cha-Cha and Hideyori chose to take their own lives. The tragic end of mother and son marked the closing chapter of the Toyotomi legacy, and remains one of the most poignant moments in Japanese history. Last up is Hosokawa Garasha. She was the daughter of Akechi Mitsuhide and the wife of Hosokawa Tadaoki, known for her beauty and her deep Christian faith. She's remembered as a woman of remarkable strength.
Garasha was called the most beautiful woman of the Sengoku period, and her husband Tadaoki adored her. However, her life turned turbulent after Mitsuhide's rebellion against Nobunaga. She was confined by her husband for a time in Tango province.
She converted to Christianity and lived a life of steadfast faith. During the Battle of Sekigahara, when Ishida Mitsunari tried to take her hostage, she chose death over capture, ordering a retainer to end her life. Her death wasn't seen as a suicide, aligning with her Christian beliefs, which forbid it, and demonstrated her faith's strength.
It's said her death forced Mitsunari to abandon his hostage strategy. Garasha's courage and faith might have altered history, even if just a little.
Though Tadaoki loved Garasha deeply, he fiercely opposed her conversion. After her death, he honored her by burying her in Christian rites, reflecting the complex relationship between love and faith.
Her story reached far beyond Japan, inspiring operas in the Holy Roman Empire. Garasha's life has been celebrated across time and borders, a testament to the enduring power of her story.
It's not just her beauty, but also her faith and courage that continue to captivate people. No wonder she's still portrayed as a tragic heroine in modern dramas and novels.
Looking back, these Sengoku beauties weren't just pretty faces, they were strong women who lived through turbulent times. Their lives were dramatic and often heartrending.
Absolutely. Kamahime's tragic death, Oichi's loyalty to her husbands, Suwa Gorionen's tumultuous fate, Cha-Cha's fierce strength, and Garasha's faithful end. Each story still captures people's hearts today.
It's no surprise they're still featured in TV dramas and movies. We can all learn something from the lives of these historical women.
The beauties of the Sengoku period aren't just remembered for their looks. It's their resilience and spirit that resonate across time. Their stories are truly timeless.
Well, that's it for today. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time. Stay tuned for more.